just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wildcard Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Jets and the Browns, next on Madden NFL 25.
Along the shores of Lake Erie, the Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Right ahead, the NFL playoffs begin here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wildcard Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher. But there is just something different about playoff football in the NFL. You can feel it in the stadium. You can sense it down on the field in pregame. Both these teams have had this as their #1 goal all year. Make it to the playoffs. Everybody has a shot, and we're about to kick this thing off and get rolling.
The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by 1 more week.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week.
They motion a receiver right. A good push from the defense. They get him down back in his own 10.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Browns offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Brooks. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. Here's 2nd and 9. They bring Judy in motion. Now this time they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter. But that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense.
He is in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Cleveland.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Browns offense ready to get back at it. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands, I can do some things.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And he's going to have the 1st down. Mark him out to 45 and move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the give, this is their fullback, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it with Brooks. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
A.J. Cole in punt formation.
One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Here's A.J. Cole now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They send the tight end in motion. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Throwing now from the gun. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense getting set to get back to work. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards.
Still 3rd down.
Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. In motion, Lamb. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Browns. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Browns move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And third down coming up. He'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Jets first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll look to throw yet again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. A good spot here, second and a yard. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Throw on the run is complete. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. They'll look to throw again. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Browns offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They bring Judy in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And And they'll take this down inside the 35. Back to the air one more time. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Point after now from Dicker. His kick is good. And the Browns will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. So we are at halftime here in the AFC Wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports halftime report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. But first, let's remind everybody what's coming up tomorrow in the AFC. We've got the 3-6 game, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills matching up with the Las Vegas Raiders. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. To the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A gain there of 16 yards. And the Jets have a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going in a complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. On the handoff, it's Garendo. Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This one will be from 37 yards out. No issues there. This one is good. And the Jets cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Now a 3rd and 2. In motion, Lamb. Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got the 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll try to run with their fullback. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets to the Browns' 22-yard line. It is a big play on 1st down. 31 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Jets offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. Not much happening there, just a short gain. To the right side here, pass is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down. Taking this to the 34.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Putting the tight end in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC Wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. It is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. The home team's offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They bring the tight end in motion. A give inside, it's Brooks. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To the left side, caught by Lamb. Here's 3rd and 2. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
He'll take it into the red zone. It's at the 19. Throwing now from the gun. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Third down and 9. He'll drop to throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it.
Holding. Offense. That penalty is declined.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. And the Browns are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Isaac Garendo, the intended target, coming out of the backfield. It's 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. Here comes 3rd and 6. And that is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Jets 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Second down, goal to go. They'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. That one taken in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, New York.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. In motion, Lamb. On the ground, it's Brooks. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And the defense can't run and stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll send their tight end left. They'll go once more with Brooks. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
A.J. Cole in punt formation.
It's a win for the Browns. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.